We are just about to the Monument Rocks in Kansas, and it was the craziest thing. You drive down, and I'll put it on the screen right now because we're just driving down this gravel road. The rocks are actually on private property. It's a farmland. It's a farmland area, and there's cows. You should be able to see them on the screen now. There's cows milling around. We're driving around, and you go for miles down this road and then down this other gravel road, and here we are in the middle. There's a baby. Continuing our epic road trip of 2021, Michelle and I traveled to the Monument Rocks outside of Oakley, Kansas. The Monument Rocks, also known as the Chalk Pyramids, jut 70 feet out of the Kansas prairie and are an unbelievable sight to see. To get to this amazing landmark, however, be prepared for a long and uneventful drive across Dorothy Gale's homeland. We are just about to the Monument Rocks in Kansas, and it was the craziest thing. You drive down, and I'll put it on the screen right now because we're just driving down this gravel road. The rocks are actually on private property. It's a farmland. It's a farmland area, and there's cows. You should be able to see them on the screen now. There's cows milling around. We're driving around, and you go for miles down this road and then down this other gravel road, and here we are in the middle. There's a baby. And there they are, right there. There are the Monument Rocks. You'd never know, you'd never believe that this site is even here if you didn't know. So it is, they're just jutted up out of the ground. There they are. So on the right side, we have the Monument Rocks, and over on the left side, there's another beautiful scene that looks like it's totally fenced off and inaccessible. But we'll see how we can get to the Monument Rocks. There needs to be a place probably to park or something close by. And I got to tell you, it is incredibly generous of the farmer who owns this land to allow people to do this, to come onto his land to see this national monument. What a nice thing for him to do. Here we are at the Monument Rocks. I got Michelle filming with a GoPro because we're running out of storage on the phone. We'll do a video on the preparation for this trip, the things that worked and the things that didn't work. Here's the Monument Rocks. This is the one that I envisioned with the kind of the hole through it right here, backlit. I did plan this out in photo pills, so we knew when the sun would be coming down and about when that would be in that position. But the other nice thing is we do have the waxing moon coming, and it is arcing through and setting. So I believe we can get a shot of the moon through this opening right over here. Let's work ourselves around to the back of this and see if we can do that. In fact, let's walk through. Amazing thing. There's the moon over it. So the moon, I'm not gonna be able to get the moon through the hole in the arch, but we can see the moon over top of these. And I think that might work out well. I'm using that GoPro Hero 3 Plus. It has no viewfinder on it at all, so poor Michelle is holding this thing and pointing it at me with no point of reference at all. She's doing great, by the way. Really enjoy trying to get the moon through that hole in that arch. But I think if I do that, it'll be so small you won't see anything. Another thought would be to go back about 30 yards that way and do it with a telephoto lens. Then I could be the moon would be larger. The moon is coming down as we're going through this day. Am I not a real landscape photographer if I'm not using a tripod? I don't know how that works. I'd like to get some shots of the sun behind, this backlit. Sunset tonight was after 8 o'clock, right? 8:01, so we cannot stay that late. We have about a 3-hour drive yet to get to our destination. And we're trying to not drive too much in the dark. They're amazing. There's that whole group of them over here too. Just stunning. So I want to be positioned on this so that the sun is just kissing the edge of this. Since we do have some directional sunlight, you can see the shadow on the ground as it comes along. So that's actually going to tell me where I need to be. If I am right here, right in the shadow, then I've got the sun just kissing that one edge. Shoot at 18 millimeter. Let's come where I've got the sun and a bit of a sun star coming right through there. See if I can back up a little bit more, move the sun up a little higher, get in a little more of this arch. I don't know if the microphone is picking up all the cows, but they are. How does the song go? The cattle are lowing. Well, I think I'm gonna go grab my tripod to do a couple more shots and then we're gonna head out. I used photo pills to plan this shot out. I knew the moon would be right here, coming through and through the arch. I'm down low, I've got a low angle to shoot up. The only thing bad about this is I'm using a wide angle lens and that's gonna make the moon appear quite small. If you want your moon huge in photographs, you need to use a long lens. That's how that works. And then, because the moon is gonna stay the same relative size no matter what, but if you zoom in on the image, then the moon appears bigger. I'll have to do another video on that to explain that better. But still, I've got this moon framed right in that arch. It's quite dramatic for where that is. It's right up at the top of that arch. Horizontal composition. I'm still shooting at, where am I? I'm using ISO 800, so I can get that wider dynamic range of this. I've got the dynamic range on my Fujifilm set to 400. Shutter speed is 1/60th of a second, or I'm sorry, 1/160th of a second. That's why I'm not too concerned about any camera shake, and I'm shooting at f/18. Gorgeous blue sky behind, and some wispy clouds, and again that moon framed right in that arch. We're going to go around to the other side one last time and do one more photograph with that sunset sky, as close as we can get to sunset in the time we are, and see what that looks like. So kind of follow me right through. We can walk right through here. Oh, I think I'm in your photo. I'm sorry. Let me get out of there. Here, now we're out of the way. We've just finished photographing the Monument Rocks in Kansas and are heading out on this long gravel road. And I mentioned before, this is a farmer's property. This is private property right here, and they very graciously allow people to come up, but they want you out of here by sunset because it's a pasture and there's cows, and the cows are actively milling around, and that's the cow's spot, as we saw, didn't we, Michelle?
It's part of their land.
It is part.
They roam.
Yes, they do roam that land, and through that archway, that hole, through those Monument Rocks. That was an amazing sight to see. We finished photographing the rocks and we stopped here to get gas, and I just want to let you know, for any of you that come visit this place, that it's about 25 miles from this point where I-40 connects to, or I'm sorry, this would be Kansas Highway 40 with Kansas Highway 83. This intersection, Casey's General Store, is the last place you can get anything to eat or use a bathroom until you go all the way to the Monument Rocks and all the way back. Just so you know, it's about 3 hours from this point.